Going again after Danny Zabaleta. Thank you for the opportunity. This is an honor for me to be here, man. Process, being patient, and I want to thank you for that.
Faced with what? You have work to do. You have work to do.
Of course it's hard. But we're trying to build a business out of it.
Danny.
Yeah.
Danny.
Yeah.
Listen to me, Danny. 6 pieces of content a day. You know how much work that is?
Danny.
Welcome, guys. I am your host, Danny Zabaleta.
Good morning, everyone. It is the takeover. I am so sorry to tell you, Danny, but it is tea with Adam C today. All right. Danny is out on PTO, and I am filling in, and I have my special friend, Sarah. How you doing, Sarah?
Good morning. I'm good. Thank you.
So we are excited for this week, even more excited for the weekend and looking into weeks to come. We had a very, very fun week. Yesterday, we spent some time over at Canterfield of Fort Myers.
Beautiful.
My good friend, Vanessa and Pam from Canterfield, they had their grand opening. What an amazing event.
It was beautiful. Neat.
I mean, they brought a Clydesdale. I mean, that's
They did.
pretty impressive. So we had amazing food. We were holding down the bartending tent, and a lot of prospects and professionals came out and toured their beautiful new community. So for everyone who doesn't know a little bit about Sarah, she is our Life Enrichment Coordinator. So why don't you tell everyone a little bit what that means?
So I have the best job here because I get to do the fun stuff. I'm a certified dementia practitioner, and I've been working with senior care, just different aspects of senior care for many years. And in my position, I get to work with the clients and with the caregivers. After we establish a new relationship with the client, I get to meet them, find out what their needs are, what their wants are. Our caregivers are wonderful taking care of their physical needs, and I go in after and try to find out how we can fill the rest of the time. Emotional support, mental support, stimulation, keeping things active and enjoyable for the caregiver and for the client.
You know, it's so important. We looked at this opportunity, a couple of years ago, and saying home care is just more than help with activities of daily living. So being able to incorporate a life enrichment program with Sarah and her tools and resources has been extremely beneficial because, and like what I explained to clients, it's not just about home care, it's about creating an experience.
Absolutely.
For that person to look forward to that next time that their caregiver is going to come and support. So there's just so many aspects of what you do on a day-to-day basis and really supporting our clients. And I would agree, you have a really fun job.
It is fun.
So shout out to my good friend, Kimmy. Kimmy, thank you for tuning in. We love that you're supporting us in Golden Care and tuning in every week. And don't forget, we are not done with our Golden Guards, okay? We are still going out and supplying our friends and community partners with our Golden Guards.
Makes it so much easier to breathe.
That's right. And save your lipstick. We're telling you, save your smile with the Golden Guard. It's actually a little piece of plastic that you put in between your nose and your mask, and it helps you breathe better, be able to talk. I mean, if you're working in an environment where you have to speak all day long, wearing a mask can be quite exhausting. So, Sarah, thank you for having us today. Anything new and exciting coming up?
Well, I'll tell you, things are different now. Things are certainly changing. Pre-COVID, post-COVID. So before this pandemic, I spent a lot of time putting together events and activities and social things in communities and private homes. We went on the Naples trolley tour. We did a lot of activities. I've had to rethink things because twofold. One, we have to social distance. We can't do those things. But secondly, we're seeing a lot of clients declining because of being so isolated, right? We can't go visit them or our caregiver can, but families can. And we see a diminished sense of peace with these clients. So I've had to tweak the life enrichment program. So I spend a lot of time now bringing things to the client, whether I put together specific binders. I meet these people, find out what they like. I work out a schedule, and then I come back, whether it's crossword puzzles and word searches, or maybe it's something more specific, like specific recipes that they like. I also, as much as I want people to be active, there's a lot of interactive programs online through YouTube, the Senior Center, Zoom. You can join mahjong clubs, dancing, exercise for seniors, things that maybe people aren't quite aware of, but wanting to make sure that they still have great full day experiences that they can do with our caregivers, and they can do it with their families or by themselves when we're not there.
So we had a recent client, and I just actually all of what you're saying triggered this memory of mine of, you know, I met with the family, and this woman was like in her early 90s, and she kept on saying, you know, I asked her, what does she like to do? And she said that she, you know, she actually owned a baking business. She was a teacher, but on the side, she owned a baking business, and she baked all the time. And, you know, now that she was older, she couldn't do that anymore. She kept on saying, I can't. And the family was there saying, oh, mom can't. And I said, we have to paint this picture of an environment with support. So fast forward to today, Sarah worked with this family in identifying her old recipes, and maybe they're not making huge giant cakes, but they're making small pastries and cookies, and they're bringing them to the neighbors on a weekly basis. But that's the type of engagement and opportunity that we look forward to, because now it's an experience that woman has on a weekly basis with her and her caregiver. You know, they get their groceries delivered to the house, and on Wednesday they prepare and they bake, and then by Friday they deliver those groceries, you know, those pastries and cookies and stuff like that to her surrounding neighbors.
And even as she declines, if she declines, we can still bring life enrichment. Maybe she won't be able to make the cookies. Maybe she's gonna pour the flour, or maybe she's gonna make the balls of cookie dough, or maybe she's gonna end up watching and telling the caregiver.
Right.
But that is, we want her to be as independent as long as she can, and do as much as she can. So we evolve, we work with it.
Yep.
No, she can't make a wedding cake today, but she can make some darn good sweets.
That's right. It's all about adapting and being able to provide the right support when it's necessary. So, all right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Danny will be back next week. So Tea with Adam C will conclude, but Danny will be back, and we'll keep at it. I hope everyone has a beautiful day and a great weekend.
Happy Friday.
Talk soon.